Okay, everybody, let's continue our cooking culinary section. So today's first character is Jing. So Jing is a particular type of rice. It's called the Japonica rice. So this the grain is kind of short and fat, and it's not skinny and long, but rather it's round. Okay, and it is not very sticky. Okay, and so anyway, this is a particular type of rice. Okay, and in China this is very common. So let's take a look at the character itself. Hold on. So this one, the rice radical on the left, and then the 更加, okay, it's on the right, and so this means that this rice is better than the 鲜米. Okay, the 鲜米 is a different another type of rice. So that rice is it's kind of tastes like dry, so taste and texture is not as good. Okay, so this one is actually a better rice, right? So they use the 更, okay, which means better. Okay, so this is 精. Next one, 糕. 糕 is cake. Okay, here's a picture. All kinds of cake. Basically is made out of the rice flour or wheat flour. Okay, anything that made out of those flour, it's called 糕. Okay, let's take a look at the character itself. So goes with the rice radical, that's obvious. And then on the right hand side is the 糕, which is 羊羔的羔, which means lamb, right? And lamb, lamb is tender, young, tender, and tastes good, and it's awesome, it's nice. And so they use that lamb, you're feeding about lamb, to refer to 糕, which is it's dessert, soft, tastes good, sweet, nice. All right, so that's how they build that character. So this is 糕. Next one, 馍. 馍 is steamed bun. Now steamed bun in northern part of the country, they call these things called 馍. And then, but in the southern part of the country, they call this 馒头. Okay, they call it 馒头. So just same thing, but they, different area they call it differently. Okay, so 肉夹馍. 肉夹馍 is steamed bun, but they kind of sandwich meat. Okay, sandwich meat in the middle. Okay, so it's called 肉夹馍. 白面馍, that means just the 馒头. Okay, that's just the steamed bun without anything else. Okay, so this is more. Let's take a look at the character. So this one has the food radical, which is obvious, and then has the character more on the right. So more, this more originally means sunset. Okay, sunset. So you can see that, grass on the top, grass on the bottom, and the sun right in the middle. Right? This is it's sunset. And so And sunset, which means that's the time people have dinner, right? Have dinner. And then, in old days, the main food is things made out of rice or flour. Okay, there's not much else to eat, and anything else is kind of luxury. All right, so of course not like nowadays. So this is more. Next one. 饺. Okay, 饺 means dumplings. Okay, this is a particular dumpling that is they folded in half, so the shape looks like a half circle kind of stuff. Okay, so anything like that is called 饺. Called 饺. 饺子. Okay, so let's take a look at the character. Now this one is also obvious, the food radical and the 椒, 椒字. Now 椒 means cross, right? Means cross or meat, okay? And so you can think, I mean, you know how this thing is made, right? So it's a skin-like thing made out of flour, and then you basically fold it in half, and the edges cross each other, and you kind of stick them together. So that's why they use the 椒, which means that they go across and get connected, right? To create that character. Okay, so this is 饺子. Next one. 稠. 稠 means 稠has two meanings. One is like many and dense is called 稠. For example, 人口稠密. 人口稠密, that means has a very dense population. Okay. The second meaning is referring to liquid. Liquid is thick and viscous. Okay, thick and viscous called 稠. So there's two meanings. And so the opposite of thin and sparse. Okay, let's take a look at the character. So this one has the crop radical on the left and then 周 on the right. Now 周has a meaning of like a thin and many and dense, that kind of meaning. 周 okay, so like 周密, it's you covered every detail, right? Okay, so they use that. Now the crop radical, the 和, that's obvious because a lot of time that you cook rice or cook wheat for a long time, then you get the pretty thick, viscous 粥, right? Like thin. Okay, so that's how they make this character 稠. Next one. 粥. 粥 is gruel or porridge or congee. Okay, so basically it's 稀饭. It's rice made out of rice, put a lot of water, and then you cook it. Okay, it looks like that. All right, so let's take a look at that. So this one you can see the very original character. Very origin character is it's actually very telling. Okay, so on the top you can see the rice over here right on the top, and then on the bottom that's the cooking vessel. Okay, cooking vessel, the container, right? And then on the bottom this 3 foot. Okay, and then on the right this waving things that represents the steam goes up. Okay, so this is literally they draw a picture of cooking congee or cooking 粥烧粥的这个一个画这个就是 that original character. Now, of course, later on, then they, the waving lines, it becomes like gong, okay, becomes gong on the left and the right, and they kept the rice in the middle, but they got rid of that complicated vessel, okay, they just completely got rid of that. So this is 周, okay, next one. 稀, 稀 means scattered, sparse, okay, and also means rare, scarce, okay, or like liquid is diluted, thin, okay, and sometimes also means very, like 把它打得稀烂, okay, 打稀烂, that means like a 打得稀烂, that means you completely destroyed it, okay. So it's 稀. Now let's take a look at the characters. So the crop radical on the left, so which means that has something to do with cereal, with rice, wheat kind of thing. On the right hand side is the character 稀. Now 稀, 稀 means sparse, okay, rare, and so this character means that means sparse and rare, okay. Next one.
请练习今天新学的字。
饭 means 饭 has two meanings. First meaning is used as a verb, which means eat or feed. Okay, eat a meal. It's called 饭, or feed like feed animal, feed people. Okay, they use is 饭. Now this use is rather old. They in a modern Chinese, they don't use that anymore. But this character mostly used as a noun. Okay, noun, not as a verb. Okay, when you use it as a noun, it refers to two things. One is specifically refers to cereal, like a rice type of thing. Okay, cooked rice type of thing. Or it refers to meals in general, okay, like a 早饭. 早饭 that means breakfast. 午饭 means lunch, okay. And people say like 吃过饭没有? That means have you had your meal? Okay. So that is 饭. Let's take a look at the character itself. So this has the food radical, and then has the character 反 on the right. Now 反 has a meaning of repetition. Okay, 反 has a meaning of repetition. So now this actually refers to meal in general. So people need to have meal repeatedly. So right. So that's why they use that 反 and the food radical to create a character to mean that repeated food. Okay. Next one. 仪. Okay, 仪 means motors. Basically, it's type of sugar. Okay, sugar made out of wheat. Okay, made out of wheat. So called 仪. It's sweet. And so therefore used as an adjective, it just means sweet. Okay. And now let's take a look at that. So the food radical, that's obvious. And then on the right hand side is the character 意. Okay, 意, let's see the older character. Okay, it's 意. Now 意 has the meaning of special. Okay, special. And so this is referring to this motors is especially sweet. Okay, especially sweet. 仪. Next one.
请练习
粽
今天新学的字。
Okay, 粽 it just means 粽子. Okay, 粽子 is a type of food that is a dumpling made of glutinous rice. So very sticky rice. You have to use that rice to make this type of food, and then usually they wrap stuff in it. Okay, red beans, pork. Usually it's pork. Okay. And sometimes they put in nuts, put in some dry fruits, okay? And then they wrap it up and then cook, okay? So this is like that. It's very nice. This thing is a seasonal food, actually, for Chinese mostly. It's a seasonal food. They don't eat like all year round. But nowadays, that you can, if you want to eat, I mean, you will be able to find all year round, okay, from stores, okay. So it's called 粽子. Now let's take a look at the character. The rice radical on the left and the right hand side is 宗. 宗 means like ancestry. Okay, so which means that this is the food, the sacrificing food to served for ancestry on the when they when they remember their ancestry, when they pay respect to their ancestry, that's what they do. Okay, so now 粽子, the legend goes that is actually the food for a Chinese scholar, Chinese legend, and he basically killed himself by drowning himself into a river, and it's because I forgot what kind of cause, and so it's for his own country, and so people would try to remember him. After he died, people start making those type of dumplings and threw into the river to remember him. So that's where this food tradition comes from. Okay. This is 粽. Next one.
请练习
魂
今天新学的字。
魂. This one is particularly only used for a particular type of food called 馄饨. Okay, 馄饨. And the 屯 is right here, which is the next one. Now, 馄饨 is this type of food. Is a very thin skin made out of wheat, and they wrap food inside, and then they cook in broth, and then you're supposed to eat with the broth. Okay, so it's just like that. It's called 馄饨.
今天新学的字。
Okay, so this is 馄, and then next one is 吞, 馄饨. Okay, so 馄饨is this type of food. Next one. Now this one I didn't see. Let's say go through the. I mean, this one is very obvious. It's just food radical plus the 坤. Okay, 坤, 荤. Now 荤means mixed together. So now 馄饨 is when you eat, you're supposed to eat with the broth and with the seasoning, with the stuffing inside, right? All mixed together, and you're supposed to eat that way. The 屯 is food radical, and then a 屯. Now 屯 has the meaning of collecting, store. So I mean, you can see that this is you have to like stuffing in it. This is collecting food, they stuff into, and then you wrap around, right? So it makes sense. Okay. So this is 馄饨. Next one, 油. 油 means oil. Okay. Used as a noun, just means oil. This means oil in general. It could be like animal oil. It also could be vegetable oil, or could be like a mineral oil, like a petroleum type of oil. Okay, so basically it's referred to any kind of oil, and it's also can use as a verb. When you use as a verb, it actually means applying oil. Okay, applying oil to something. Okay, this is called 油啊，比方是油家具，油什么东西。Okay, so this is oil. Now, another type of usage I should also want to mention is to referring to a person's character. You call them this person 油 when you call that 油, which oftentimes referring to the person that has a character of dishonesty and cunning, that type of a character. Okay, it's called 油 Let's take a look at that. So the water radical refer to this is this type of liquid, and the character of 油 Okay, 油表示声音 that's representing the sound. Okay, next one. 浸 浸 means immerse, soak. Soak, basically soak, immerse, and soak the stuff completely in the water, called 浸 Okay, also called is like permeate, flood, and so basically like it's just big water, lots of water, and got a completely soak, so that's called 浸 Okay, and another usage is referring to influence. Okay, like you immerse, like completely absorbed into something. Okay, completely absorbed into something. 沉浸, like a word 沉浸, that means your mind is completely absorbed into the whatever activity you're doing. Okay, or whatever subject you're studying. It's called 沉浸. Okay, that's just another metaphorical use. Okay, so this is 浸. Let's take a look at the character itself. So has the water radical, that's obvious, and then on the so this one, okay, so this one, that's interesting. So what is saying that so it's saying that, okay, so what it's saying is this is originally you see that there's a house, okay, and then there's a hand holding a broom, okay, and then they dip the broom into the water, and then use that wet tool to clean up the house. Okay, that's the original meaning. So it's inside a house, has the cow on the left. Okay, so which means that use that tool to brush and clean the cow. Okay, so originally this character means that using water to clean up things. That's the meaning. Okay, that's the meaning. Like so this type of character that actually kept that form for a long time. Okay, and so currently you can still see that the water and then that broom and then the hands underneath. Okay, and because you had to use water to clean, and then you have to have to dip the tool inside into the water to soak it. So later on this character become primarily means soaking in water. Okay, soaking in water. Okay, so that's how this character can evolved. Okay, so this is 静. It's interesting. Next one. 温. Okay, 温 means lukewarm, temperature, lukewarm. Okay, gentle. Okay, because lukewarm, that means gentle, not too hot, not too cold, right? Then there's extended meaning means gentle. Okay, and also kind. Okay, because a gentle, warm, lukewarm water is very, very nice, right? Very gentle, kind. Okay, and then also from there, they further extend it to mean like rich, respect, expressive, express good wishes, you know. And also another meaning is 温习. 温习 means review. Okay, means review. Okay. Okay, so this is one. Let's take a look at the character. So this one, you can see the oracle bone character. You can see that this is literally a person inside a container bathing himself. Okay, so that's basically it's literally that picture. Okay, right? Basically that picture. Okay, so so it's a picture of a person. You know, bathing himself inside a inside a container using warm water. Okay. Okay. That's one. Next one. 馒. Okay, 馒 means 馒头. 馒头 is it could be like a round, it could be square, but anyway, it's a steamed bun. It's a steamed bun. It's just, you know, it could be like a simple steamed bun like that. 肉馒头. 肉馒头, that means you have meats, you know, sandwiched in the middle. Okay, so this is called 馒头. Okay, now let's look at the sentence. So this one, it's basically, it's just listed all kinds of food, okay? All kinds of food. So the section today is mostly our cereal type of food, okay? It's made out of rice or made out of wheat, and, you know, it's cakes or dumplings or 馒头, steamed buns, okay? That kind of thing, or 粥, okay, 饭, okay, rice or kanji, so it's all kinds of foods made out of cereal. Okay, so that's today's lesson. All right, thank you so much. Happy study. Bye bye.